Little song. Welcome back to the show. Dr. Russ Harris here was a GP once, and what he saw when he was doing that convinced him to leave it and join the legions of people writing books about happiness and how to get hold of it. His latest is called The Happiness Trap, and he's with us now. Thanks for coming in. Why is it a trap? Why that title?
Well, basically, popular ideas about happiness will make you miserable if you believe them, you know, and so, you know, the most common of these is that happiness is feeling good, the things that make life rich, full and meaningful don't just give you good feelings, right? It's like, like your parents, and having kids fills your life with meaning and purpose, gives you some of the most wonderful feelings of love and joy you'll ever have. And what other feelings?
It can make you very unhappy at times, right?
Yeah.
So your theory is that they go, happiness and pain go hand in hand?
Love and pain go hand in hand. Meaning and purpose. If you're going to live a rich, full and meaningful life and do the things that really matter deep in your heart, which is kind of what this approach is about, there's going to be plenty of painful thoughts and feelings that show up. And if our idea is that, you know, happiness means trying to avoid pain and trying to get rid of painful thoughts and feelings, we're going to be struggling with reality. And can I give you a jargon word? A psychological jargon word. Experiential avoidance is the ongoing attempt to avoid and get rid of painful thoughts and feelings, right? And the higher your level of experiential avoidance, and the more you go through life trying to avoid pain, the greater your risk of depression, anxiety disorders, addiction, and so forth.
So the people most worried about being happy are the people who are least likely to end up happy.
Absolutely. So this vicious trap there. Very good.
He's got it. Thanks very much.
That's it.
That's some jargon I'd like to throw at you. No.
The happiness self-help scene, which you are mired in now, in a good way, is quite the industry.
Look, it's a massive industry, and the happiness trap is kind of a voice apart from the bulk of the industry, which is all this kind of don't worry, think positive, be happy, feel good, positive, 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 which is just so unrealistic.
Because self-affirmation for a long time, you know, and think good thoughts, and if you think it, it will be, has been the kind of gold standard for a long time, but you're departing from that completely.
Well, this book's based on a scientifically proven approach, and that makes it different from most self-help. It's based on a model that comes out of America called acceptance and commitment therapy, which is, there's about 100 published studies showing this effectiveness with lots of different things. But this idea of like positive affirmations, right? So, you know, lots of charismatic people wrote books about it, but when they actually did the research, they got people with low self-esteem, and they got them to practice positive affirmations like, I love myself. And what would happen is they got worse, because they'd say, I love myself, and their mind would reply, no, you don't. You know, what about your thighs? What about your stretch marks? You know, I accept myself. No, you don't. You know, and they'd get caught up in this vicious kind of debate in their thoughts. And so this is a very different approach. There's no positive thinking in this approach.
Now, one of the central planks of your theory is mindfulness. Now, Tamati, you had a theory on this.
Yeah, because we were talking in the office about this, and some wise person once said to me that that the reason that people get angry is because things haven't turned out the way that they planned. Does that make sense to you? They said stop expecting things and stop wanting to control things. Just go with it. Be in the moment, and you'll be a happier person. Does that make sense to you?
That's kind of a slight misinterpretation. You know, it's kind of, mindfulness is not a way to control your feelings. It's a way to be fully in the present moment, engaging in what you're doing, and allow the full range of human emotions to kind of freely flow through you. So it won't stop you feeling angry. But, you know, I can be angry and calm and present and engage and take control of my arms and legs and act in line with my values even when I'm feeling angry. So I can feel angry and talk calmly and say, I'm really furious with you, instead of kind of, you know, so kind of mindfulness is, it's been around for thousands of years, but this is based on a kind of modern take on mindfulness, kind of set of skills that enable you to let feelings and thoughts flow through you without getting controlled by them, without fighting with them, and engage in the present.
So give me very quickly a concrete example of mindfulness at work. How do I get through Christmas dinner without stabbing somebody with a turkey fork using mindfulness?
Well, I think the first thing is to kind of go in with the attitude of love and pain. You know, Christmas is going to bring up a whole range of difficult thoughts and feelings, and you know in advance what they're going to be. And so go in with that kind of sense of openness. All right, this is important and meaningful. And what sort of person do I want to be as I go through my Christmas dinner? And what sort of person do I want to be when Mum pushes my buttons, or when father-in-law says that really annoying thing to me? And kind of a very simple practice you can do is just just push your feet hard into the floor. Just get to feel your feet on the floor and just kind of, I'm here right now. What is happening? This is Christmas dinner. Notice what your thoughts are. Here's my mind saying, I wish you'd stop doing that. You know, notice what's happening in your body. Here's frustration.
And
just
decide
kind of-
how to be.
Just kind of breathe into it, open up around it, come back, get present. Okay, so there's these thoughts and feelings, and there's me, and this is the situation, and just kind of, you know.
I'm going to have to wrap you up there, but I'm with you. I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I
You
like
gonna try it?
Yeah, fully.
Stick the feet into the ground.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Russ.
Lovely, thank you.